There we are. Took a second to get going. Hey, Broadhead, how we doing, bud? Daryl, how we doing? Cable guy, good to have you guys in here. Joshua, Don, how we doing? Don, you're probably freezing your rear end off up there too. Same as Joshua. Levi Liam Outdoors, how we doing? Hope everybody's having a good night. It's still cold, ridiculously cold here. Broadhead, if I was to pick a coyote trap for beginner, probably Bridger number two's offset. Um, you can never go wrong with an MB 550 or the K9 Extremes from Kendall. The MBs and Kendall with the Extremes are probably your best two, but you're going to pay for them too. So, cable guy, we got probably 2 foot. Not quite that, Anthony. Not by any means. Jeff, yeah, it's cold, isn't it? Nest Raider, how we doing? Jeff, Chris, -6, Don. I gotta see what it is here. I'm not even sure. I know it's cold. I've been working skunks in the shop, and I'll tell you what I realized last night. Yeah, we're -5, I guess. So last night I got done skinning skunks, and let's just say my wife does not want that smell in the house. So I stripped down to my skivvies in the shop and ran inside. Okay, that wasn't terrible. It sucked, but it wasn't terrible. But what sucked worse was getting up this morning, running outside in my skivvies, and putting on ice cold clothes in the shop. That was terrible because it's not like I could just warm up after that. The shop's 50 degrees, so it was chilly. Ace, cold in Mason City. I'll bet, man. It's cold. Kenneth, yeah, I'm working on a few. I think I thawed out 33 skunks, and today I did some last night, but we got them all skinned, and I think I got to flesh 6 more tomorrow. I should do it tonight, but I'm just kind of wore out. -4, Joshua. Hey, Gavin. Send me a message, Anthony. Heat wave here, 8 degrees. Whew. Yeah, but hey, next week we're hitting 30 some degrees and rain. So it's just a matter of time before we're back raccoon trapping again. Um, I was just talking to Mark Larson and Paul, Montana Wolf Trapper. If you guys didn't know, those two are together up there in Montana. Mark's up with Paul running wolf line with them. I just got done talking to them about it. You know, it's crazy how warm we're gonna get again. I need to go out and catch some raccoons. 47 cable guy, that'd be nice. Chris is -8. Hey Matthew, I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi, man. That's all anybody can ask for. So thanks, buddy. Man, I need a haircut bad. This is ridiculous. We're growing some serious wings. About time to send a picture to my barber. Like, hey, who knows, Joshua? I never looked that far in advance. Really, 7 days is about the best you can look for anymore. Patrick Blakely's, how we doing? Ace, if I don't even know, man. And that's the weather is huge right now to figure that out because if we get a week of good, solid, mid 30s for a high, low to mid 20s for the evening, and the snow disappears, I'm going to take the time to hit as absolutely hard as I can. I need to, just personally for my own well-being, I need to kind of redeem myself, if you will. So, hey, Mark, yeah, we're just talking about you. Anthony, send me an email. Quentin, hey man, how we doing? I'm glad you made it in here. Daryl, yeah, we're warmer too, probably. I had to put a new battery in the truck today, so she was not liking this. 56 degrees with the heat off. That's awesome. Montana, what's up, my man? Just talked to you boys a little bit ago. That's awesome. There you go, Anthony. Yeah, that or Snapchat, buddy, whatever you want. Jeff, me and you both. If the weather works out, I'm not afraid to go mid-February to Southern Iowa chasing cats and coyotes. So, Critter Gator, how we doing? PA. Uh, to me, everyone's boys. You don't want me to call you the elderly, do you? Ace. I'll tell you what. I gave my wife the option. I said, "This is what we can do. We've got 60 plus skunks. I can either do a 2 day, take 2 days here and do half, and then 2 days here and do half. I can do a few each day. How do you want the stink handled?" And either way, she hated. But I was like, you know what? We're going to take 2 days and we're going to skin, remove essence, flesh, fully harvest these skunks from top to bottom. And she's just going to deal with it for 2 days. It might stink for another 2 days after, but then it's gone until we do the other half next week. You'd have to ask him, Gavin. Critter Getter, yeah, I got most of them. Like I said, I think I got it's under a dozen left to flesh tomorrow, but everything's skinned out, parted out. The fat's in a bucket. The skulls are in a bucket. Claws are in a bucket. But I got, I think, yeah, maybe 8 more to flesh, something like that. It's under a dozen. I know that. Joshua, from everything that I've heard, basically you got to go from 80 north is where the weasels are. There are a few down in the southern half of Iowa, but not a lot. Um, Basically, what I've learned after talking to some people that are really good at weasel trapping is find the tracks and look for the tall cattails and really grassy areas. And then the tracks are very distinguishable. It kind of almost looks like big mice tracks. Hey, Purgatory, how we doing? I appreciate it, buddy. Tony, what's up, man? Yeah, Chris. Skunk fat gets sold. I'll probably actually go ahead and fully render it down this year myself. So, oh, critter getter. Gary from the Philippines. How you doing? I bet it's a whole lot warmer down there. I hope so, anyway. Ooh, nest raider. Ouch. Jeff, you only caught a few skunks? Man, we got every year my skunk catch goes way up. Drastically up. Oh, there you go, Tony. Nice. Weasels. Okay, yeah, yeah. I've never caught one. I want to catch a weasel and a gray fox are the two things that still elude me in Iowa. Otter, how we doing, buddy? I'll tell you what, Patrick. Not to go against what you're saying, but the Snapchats I get from my severe northern Iowa buddies, I mean, they're catching them in culverts that I can walk through, big box culverts. But the cattails thing for sure. But it blew me away because I expected the same thing, Patrick. So, um, not to go against what you're saying, you're probably right. They prefer it, but I've seen a lot of them caught some really big ones. Levi just got 3, but I'm not really going after him. I think 3. Yeah, heck, I don't even know now. Oh, critter getter. Very, very few and far between. The DNR's offered a $400 reward to put a transmitter on one if we catch one. But you better add a 0 to that number if I'd even consider releasing it. Quentin, dog proofs are very, very effective skunk traps, but uh, I mean, I do, I caught 64, I think, is what I ended up with. But you got to remember how many dog proofs that I'm running too. So I have a lot bigger chance. My percentage for skunks is still very small compared to, say coon. Um, yeah, next gen. We got the I actually turned the open the vent register in here so it's warmer. So hunting stuff. What's up, buddy? James, how we doing? Yeah, he got quite a few possum. I know he broke 300. Well, that's kind of rude, Levi. I'm doing a live. Joshua, that's awesome. Left-handed, what's up? Critter Getter, I'll bet. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I'd love to sit in the room with Mark and Paul right now. That'd be fun. Reef's in here. I didn't even see him come in. 82 in the Philippines. Wow, this chat's blowing up. Raid, raid from who? Or, oh, is it Monday? Sorry, Reef. I didn't even realize that you were. I didn't even realize it was Monday for you to be live. I didn't get a notification either. No, if I go to YouTube, it says you're live, but I didn't even get a notification. I'm sorry, buddy. Hope I didn't interrupt anything. Right, Patrick. Exactly. Exactly. Well, Reefs followers, I appreciate you stopping in. Uh, Good to see you guys in here. Skipjack Cindy's in here. No BS catfishing. Stewart the Fish Whisperer. How we doing? River to Oceans. Man, we got a lot of people now. Add a skipjack raid too. Man, I didn't even see you guys live either. Man, now I'm on the spot. V8, how we doing? All cooped up wanting to go fishing. Yeah, I bet, guys. I bet. A lot of my ice fish too. Um, I know my Snapchat, the ice and how thick it is and what's going on. So, uh, 70 people in here. That's awesome. That's awesome. Sandy's even in here. I haven't seen Sandy in my life for a long time. Wendy, Jane, Watson, I appreciate it. No, sorry, Reef and Cindy, if you guys were live, I didn't realize that. So, I apologize. Broadhead, you got all your winter cleaning on your fishing gear. Yeah, I get it. Hey, thanks, Skipjack. Yeah, cast blast camp. Yeah, it's definitely wow, almost 90 people now. That's just insane. That's just insane. A lot of you guys probably don't even know who I am now. Nutrient Ninja Hollywood. Oh, funny. Real funny. That's fair, Sandy. That's PA. Yeah, I broke 100 a few times, but pretty rarely. Pretty rarely. Joshua ice fishing on Sunday. Yeah, that's too cold, man. -20 in that wind. It's just ridiculous. Mr. Rogers, I appreciate it. Chris Wilson, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Reef, I apologize, man. I did not realize you were live. I should have. It's Monday, but I didn't get the notification. Man, you guys are putting me on the spot now. Hits by hits? Probably not. There's way too much going on now. Hunting stuff, I think I did break 200 once. I think that was on one of my skinning and flushing demos. Yeah, skipjacks. I think that's one of my best ones. I broke 200, I think, on the skinning flushing video. Purgatory, I appreciate it, man. Critter Getter. Mark wants to know how it was with Wolf One today. Yeah, I seen that, James. I seen you pulled or snap most of it off temporarily. So Anthony, it's just one of those things, especially when I was flushing and skinning stuff. You talk about it. That's all you can do. Oh, Reef, whatever, man. You know better than that. You know better than that. Myron, we got about 2 foot here. Problem is, it's blowing so hard. You have spots that's 2 inches, and then you'll have spot that's 8 feet. So skip check. I appreciate it. You guys having buffering issues? Is it coming through all right? Yes, Patrick. I was gonna bring that up since we got some more fishing community in here. Thank you, by the way, for bringing that up. So February 2nd on my channel, we've moved the time to 7 p.m. Central. We're gonna have a benefit auction. A good friend of mine, family friends of mine, the Mertens family here. They're trappers, bow fishermen, hunters. Uh, Justin's wife, Casey Mertens, was put in the hospital for about 2 weeks. She's life flight to Iowa City. Um, they got hit with two deductibles from last year and this year. So we're hosting a little benefit auction here. And for the fishermen, we do have, I should have brought my list in here, some heavy duty catfish poles. Troy Hansen is donating a catfishing trip, either quantity of fish or after one giant fish. Uh, we got a couple bow fishing trips available. We got ice fishing jigs. Branton, if I remember right, it's in Minnesota. Don't quote me on that. I'm not an ice fisherman. And some Ace custom fishing rods and a few other things. Branton, it's in Minnesota. Maybe you guys can help me out. Uh, but yeah, we got all kinds of fishing gear. It's gonna be a good time. A lot of trapping stuff as well. So I appreciate if anyone wants to come in here and bid and on kind of a goodwill auction. That'd be awesome. So nobody wants to see me in my skivvies either, Anthony. Trust me, it was cold yesterday when I was outside at -10, running inside in them. It was terrible. Oh, nice left-handed trigger finger. Awesome. Oh my, Sandy. Oh my. Critter getter. Oh my. Ooh, this took a turn. V8 velocity. We got a lot of big deer here, man. A lot of big deer. Anthony, you can't shrink what's already shrunk. River to ocean, I appreciate that. I really do. You guys are awesome. I love seeing the fishing and the hunting and trapping world all come together as one. It's pretty awesome. You guys are the greatest. Cast Blast Camp. What do you want, buddy? I've got a few things available now and have a lot more coming. Uh, Actually, my wife makes fur teddy bears. She just started on this here a few weeks ago. This one is this one's raccoon with beaver accents on the feet and the nose. Um, we've got this one is coyote fur with raccoon snout, feet, and ears. And then my personal favorite, the skunk. So she's working on them. She's fine tuning them, but hopefully she can have some of them for sale pretty soon. On and stuff. VA Velocity, I appreciate that. I really do. Should be a good time. And it's going to one of our outdoor family. That's what we all got to do is support each other. It's pretty awesome. Had a lot of success and a lot of support by everybody, and that's amazing. Broadhead, they're not going to be cheap, bud. I've got the skunk alone right here. I've got $150 worth of fur in it. So Maximus, how we doing? Joshua, you want a wall hanger skunk? I'm not sure what kind of wall hanging quality I got left right now, but shoot me an email, man. I do sell tan furs for sure. So thanks, Mark. Thanks, Joe. That's yeah, she did good work on them. Yeah, Critter Getter, she did. Man, I'm way behind. Oh, Cast Blast Camp. That's nothing. That's nothing. You want to see a good one? I'll go in the other room and bring out my good one. James is out. Thanks for stopping in, James. Appreciate it. Skipjack, you're right. A lot of people think skunks are just a nuisance. No one wants them. There's some good money in skunks. Some really good money in skunks. Quentin, I don't have jet black. Oh, they're probably buried in here somewhere. I don't even know where they're at. I got a lighter cinnamon phased. It's not true cinnamon, but it is definitely a lighter colored one, as you can kind of tell. But I do have some darker raccoons in here. This place is a mess. There's just fur everywhere. I mean, I literally, there's 3 boxes here of fur. Ruger, what's up, buddy? Anthony, I could probably do that, but you're gonna have to remind me in a Snapchat, bud, because I'm not gonna remember tonight. So, fur for fly tying, Stuart. That's something I've never gotten into, but I'm sure there's a market for it for sure. Critter Getter, we don't know yet. She's loving doing this. She might get into bedspreads, um, looking into earmuffs, headbands with ears on them for that middle school girl or something wants to be kind of cute and funny for school. You just never know. Quentin, I can talk to you about it. I don't know what the darkest one is. I have a really small dark one, but it has a bad patch on the belly side. Mark, why are you still on here? You should be BSing with Paul and talking about the beautiful scenery that's behind you. Joshua, actually, that's in the shop. I skinned that out today. I skinned that out today. And actually, I forgot about it until I pulled it out and skinned it. I'm like, man, that thing is beautiful. Michael Grant, what's up, buddy? Maximus, we're alive. I work in negative degrees every day, so it's not a huge shock to me. Um, but yeah, it's trapping wise, it sucks right now. Sandy, we'll send them overseas. I'll send you one when she makes them. Maximus, no, we haven't had a trap set for almost 4 weeks. I'm biting at the bit. I need to get back trapping just kind of for my own sanity right now. With a lot of stuff that's been going on this last month, and I'm not even 100% sure I'm going to film all of it. I just need to go out there and trap again. Yeah, critter gator. That's another thing we're looking at. We're kind of doing a little bit of everything. So Joe, earmuffs, yeah, it's gonna be up to her, whatever she wants to do. I'll provide the fur and she'll do whatever she wants. She loves making these bears though. She's having a lot of fun. Lisa needs a hat with toes. No BS, that'd be the mountain man hats is something I'm wanting her to make. They got the head of the coyote, the raccoon here, and the fur draped down your back. I think that'd be pretty cool. Ruger, there, that win was brutal. Yeah, I get it, Jill. Yep. Oh, sorry, Maximus. My bad, buddy. All right, Joshua, you take care, man. Cast Blast, it's hard to beat beaver backstraps or, believe it or not, muskrat. Muskrat is amazing. People think rat, it's disgusting. Well, all it does is eat vegetation, roots, and vegetation. So it's amazing. Most tender meat you'll ever eat. Oh no, Reef. Trust me, with the week last month I've had, I need to get it back out there. Broadhead for canine animals with leg holds. Dirt holes, man. Dirt holes, dirt hole, dirt hole. That's gonna be your best bet right off the bat. Stuart. Dominic, how we doing? Fresh fox tracks. Nice, Maximus. That's awesome. VA velocity, I'll tell you what is the most tender meat. It is, Mr. Rogers. It is very, very red meat. No, Pops, we already got them. Cast Blast Camp, kind of freelance. I talk to a lot of buyers. I'm always marketing my products and talking to buyers. There's years where I'll talk to 15 different buyers from 10 states. So it just kind of depends who's paying what. Quentin, I'd be getting those snares ready, buddy, because as soon as we lose some of the snow, or you don't want to lose all of it, but the snow is hard now, so you're not leaving much sign. But it'd be some good trapping coming up. Critter Getter for sure. Sandy, we never get in trouble here, and you know this. You know this. Cast Blast Camp. I mean, the things are we just like the way I sell my furs. I'm marketing skulls, I'm marketing organs, claws, meat, reproductive organs, the glands for lure makers, fur. I mean, there's so much to really market here. There's some money in fur yet if somebody wants to work for it, but you really have to work for it. Quentin, I get it, man. Yeah, some of the roads We finally got our road hit for the first time in a week Sunday morning, yesterday morning, I think. Oh wow, Michael. Yeah, that'd be a cold thing for the calf. Skipjack, I like it. I do. Pest hunter. Hey, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Always good to have you in here, bud. Cast Blast Camp, absolutely. There's a lot of good stuff on YouTube for sure. Just like there's a lot of good stuff, there's also some stuff that check your laws and regulations no matter what you do, because trapping is something that every state is very different on laws and regulations. What you can use, can't use, check laws. It's very different from state to state. So 29 more coyotes make a blanket. That's awesome. Oh, snowed in with the in-laws for 4 days. I'm not sure I could handle much past a day, and my wife and in-laws would drive me crazy. Oh, entire property. That's awesome. Mark, you take care, buddy. You have a great time with Paul. I know you've planned this trip for a long time, man. It's pretty exciting. I hope you guys have a blast. Send me a picture, buddy, if you guys end up getting something, or just pictures of the mountainside. I'd love to see the more of the terrain, more than what Paul shows. Really show it. That'd be awesome, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. You get some sleep. All right, I'll be right back, fellas. Oh, all right. Where are we at? AKW's in here? I didn't see him stop in. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I see him now. No, V8 after a couple drinks, I needed to relieve myself. We're cold here, fellas. I mean, we are cold, cold. But temperature is supposed to change next Monday, even getting rain. So that should help out a lot. Skipjack, what was the deal? You guys, trying to remember what it was the other night. Was it last night? You guys were stuck in a, looked like a hotel room? Ace, don't say that. Don't say that. I got some stuff in here that I can't auction off. River Rat 3030, thanks for stopping in. You take care. No BS catfishing. I get it. I get it. VA Velocity. Man, I can't sell that one. We are going to have an auction though here in about 2 weeks. So then we can auction off anything. Anything goes. Yeah, broadhead. With coyote trapping, with the weather we're having, you're gonna need some antifreeze. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough with a foothold right now. Lisa. Oh, just being crazy at the house. Nice. VA Velocity, I appreciate you stopping in for that. Really, it's gonna be like I said, this auction on the second. Um, I mean, we've got both guided bow fishing trips here in Iowa, one in South Dakota. We got a waterfowl trip along the Missouri River. I'm actually going to offer a. We are going to auction off a ride along on my line, something I've never done before. There's only a very few people that have ever seen my line. Um, Ice fishing gear, trapping gear. We've got all kinds of stuff. Hoodies, coasters. We're gonna have some kind of gift cards to off of basically a gun at any FFL dealer around. Um, we got a lot of stuff planned for this. I think right now we're at 38 items, and all of them are pretty good. So it's pretty awesome. No, we're good, Dad. Good luck, Ruger. Trust me, you can't ask any more questions than. I'll tell you what, Ruger. If you were to bid on that and win that, only one stipulation: you have to bring both the boys. Skipjacks, I like that. Broadhead, I'm hoping it'll bring some decent money. I really do. No BS catfishing. I really appreciate that. Actually, that's um, as a catfishing channel, you might know is it Troy Hansen? I'm not real familiar with the catfishing world. I think it's Troy Hansen here in Iowa. They're doing a catfishing trip. It's either target one big fish or just quantities of smaller fish, as well as some catfishing poles, which let's see if I can remember what the catfishing poles are. I've heard the name before. Let me look it up here quick. No, that was through text message, not messenger. Um, I know it's going to be here. Bear with me. Bear with me. It is. I can't even find it on here. It's two big catfishing poles. I can't think what they are, but Troy Hansen's donating them as well. You damn right it would, Ruger. Outdoor Mike, how we doing? Hey, Quentin, I appreciate you stopping in, buddy. You take care of yourself and you stay safe out there. That weather's terrible right now. I don't even know. I think it's just the rods, broadhead. You know what? I'm just gonna get that list. I got a list in the other room. Okay. We got skinning knives. I mean, we got a seasoning package for like a dry rub for smoking. Backwater predator lure packages. We've got traps. Branter ice fishing jigs. That's what it was. Um, I think I said that wrong. Branter from Minnesota. I guess they're like the top of the line jigs. So, uh, and an ace rod. We got a lot of stuff. Whisker seeker rods. That's what it is. Whisker seeker. I apologize. I could not think of that for the life of me. Nice, Gavin. That's awesome. Maximus depends on the color phase, but I've seen them go for several $100s. I get it, Mike. I get it. It's been a while since you've been in here, buddy. Welcome in. Okay, skipjack. See, and that's the thing. I don't know the fishing stuff. So these things are new to me. I do a little bit of catfishing, but I'm that guy that goes. I got a Walmart pole with a Zebco 33, and that's what I do. So uh, good. Yeah, I mean they sound like they're good rods. Yeah, no BS. It should be. So like I said, we've got a Yankton, South Dakota bow fishing trip. I'm just gonna go down this list of what this auction is. A waterfowl hunt along the Missouri River, up to a 3-man. Another bow fishing trip here in the western half of Iowa. Ace fishing rods, a couple of hoodies, trapline hoodies, Branter ice fishing jigs, the cat fishing trip like we talked about with Troy Hansen, some Duke 550s, looks like at least 18 of them, backwater to predator lure package, a beaver package, a raccoon lure package. Um, Ben Dieters is supplying a coyote mountain man hat. Actually, I'll share some of these pictures real quick because I still have them. This was pretty cool. This was pretty neat. Not sure how well they'll show up on here, but I know I got to turn my light all the way down. Whoa, not all the way down. But that is actually a raccoon koozie. It's hard to tell, but it's got the full tail and everything on it. Kind of neat. We've got the full coyote mountain man hat that's going to be on this auction. These pictures won't do it justice. Like I said, we're going to do a video, hopefully make a video of all the items for sale on this. Uh, we're going to have a fully loaded tackle box with random gear. We're going to, like I said, I'm going to do a trap line right along with me to some of these coyotes that are behind me, not the yellow one right there. Justin Steens with A&J Skinning Machines. He's going to get a few gift cards for that. We're going to get some mink pans for the trappers in here. Raccoon and coyote tumblers for coffee, a raccoon hat, an otter sign by 330 Maniac, um, beanies with a fur top on it, homemade beaver knives. I mean, we got a little bit of everything. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah, Ruger, I got a battery today. Actually, just got it today. Critter Getter. Oh boy, you're gonna put me on the spot with that. I don't know. It was in the bow fishing world. Um, Let me see if I can find out who that was with. That's not the group. Does the name Lance, Rich, or Ty come familiar? Um, Let me figure out where it is. Um, so it's not Rich. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, Critter Getter. Yeah, then it would be Ty. Sorry, I got thrown into a bowfish trap group with people donating them, and I wasn't sure. Left-handed. I get it. I get it. VA Velocity is gonna be right here live. Kind of what we did for Al's Outdoors auction. Not we. I wasn't part of it at all. That was Mark Larson, Boxy, and Ted. Uh, those guys are the ones that did that. But I'm kind of replicating theirs. I just had a bunch of people came up to me and said, "Hey, we want to donate this stuff. Let's have an auction." I thought, you know what? Let's throw it on here because I have a decent reach and I know this community on YouTube and they're great people, and we'll see if we can spread the word a little bit. So, Critter Getter, so you know Ty then. Okay. 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 That makes sense then, Critter. That's awesome. Yeah, like I said, I don't know him from Adam, but he said, my buddy Justin, that this is for him and his family. He's a big bow fisherman. He goes up there quite a bit fishing with people. And I just kind of went through his Facebook and other people did and said, hey, these are the people to contact. One of his good friends over there that he both fishes with, Mickey, he said, hey, let's get with these people and find out what they can do. So, Critter Getter, yeah, I think it would be. It sounds fun. Nice rigger. But no, it's gonna be a good auction. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And it's for a good cause because, like I said, uh, Casey got life flighted. It was like the week before Christmas, and she just got out of the hospital. Was it 4 days ago? Maybe 5 days ago. So she spent a solid, what would that be? 3 weeks in the hospital, give or take. Missed Christmas with her boys. They got a couple young boys, and since it went over 2 years, they're getting hit with two deductibles, which I think is complete bullshit, to be honest with you. But that's the way our system is. So Jeff, how that's going to work? Anyone that wins a lot, we're going to be sharing Justin's Venmo and PayPal on here everywhere, constantly. Say you want to bid, Jeff, you are going to email me, Iowa Trapper 2, your address, your information, and you're going to click on the PayPal or whatever on here. You're going to pay the Mertens family, email me, and as soon as Justin or Casey say, "Hey, this was paid for by Jeff," then I'm going to go through that email and I'm going to whoever's selling the item, I'm going to say, "Hey, here's the address to send it to and ship it out." So it's going to be kind of chaotic, but it's did well with Al's. Those guys put a lot of work into that, and it really went well. I kind of think so too, hunting and stuff. Critter Getter, here you go. Here's the good deal. Ruger, I'm gonna block you. Mike, I'm we got hammered with snow, man. It's just been ridiculous. Jeff, if you win the ride along, the Mountain Man, Mountain Dew, not Mountain Men, and Honey Buns will be on me. I'm not gonna be able to take that back. I know it. Someone's gonna say something. Ah, I got you. Okay, critter, I got you. But no, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. But I'm kind of hoping, just the whole outdoor community comes together. And that's we've done it so many times in the past, and everybody in here is awesome. I mean, there's gonna be some cheap things in here. We've got some hoodies and stuff, some koozies and things like that. Not everything's a high dollar item, but we do have some really good stuff. Really good stuff. I don't blame you, PA. I don't blame you. Outdoor Mike, I not even worth watching, buddy. Not even worth watching. All right, VA Velocity. Hopefully, we'll see you on the second. If not before, you take care of yourself, and thanks for stopping in. I guess it is late. It's 11 o'clock, isn't it? Man, that's crazy. I got a lot of skunks to play with tomorrow. You know what, Ruger? Honestly, I might swing by and order some tomorrow. I never thought of that, but maybe I should do some of my hoodies. I wasn't planning on it because I don't have any of mine available right now, but maybe this will kind of push me to the edge of actually getting some made. It's not a bad idea. Randy, I might work on some yet tonight, but it's gonna be the rest of the day tomorrow. We got to finish a handful of them, so we did a lot of them today. I got 25 of them done today, give or take. Oh, nice, PA. That's awesome. That's awesome. Nah, Jeff, you got to do it yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and mark on them though, the patterns to cut them off, so you should be fine. Randy, I wasn't planning on it. I'd love to. I want to do some more filming with fur handling, but I have to have someone running the camera, and I just don't have anybody to do that right now. So if I can find somebody to do that, then yeah, I'd love to do a lot more live fur handling because I've had a lot of um, good feedback from that they can ask questions while we're doing something, and it's almost like they're right there. So I'd love to do a lot more of that if I can find a cameraman. There you go, Mike. There you go. Hunting stuff because nobody has zip up sweatshirts. That's a coat. Sweatshirts are hoodies. Jeff, I appreciate it. Problem is, it's not a weekend for me. It's always a Monday or Tuesday because that is my weekend. That literally is my weekend. I feel like I need one of those little glasses with my pinky up, like zip ups are coats, sweatshirts are hoodies. Change my mind. I've never heard that, Maximus. Never heard that. I think I've seen one person in my life have what I'd call a sweatshirt with a hood that zips up. I've just never seen him before. I've never seen that hunting stuff. We just don't have them here, I guess. We're just different. What meat would you consider not good from trap game? Cast Blast Camp. I'm the person I will try anything once. Anything once. Um, with the exception. I probably would not eat a possum. Uh, I just I'll eat a coyote. I'd try coyote. I'd even try skunk, but a possum I'd struggle with. I don't know, Mike. I don't think I've ever seen one. Ah, okay, okay. That's awesome, PA. I hope you do, man. I hope you do well. See, Randy, to me, that's not even a hoodie. That's just something different. Who? You boys are, Ruger? I ain't gonna hit 20. It'd be nice, but I ain't hitting 20. Maybe it's a city thing, Maximus. I don't know. I would try the fox first if I had to pick. Yeah, so are raccoons, Randy, but I've had good raccoons, so yeah, Ruger for me. I'd love to hit 20 if I get my southern ouch, if I get my southern trip going. It's possible, but man, it's this last month has just been brutal for trapping. Nothing's happened. Nothing's gone the way I wanted it to. Just tough. Better than gristle. Hunting stuff. That's kind of where I'm at. I've skinned enough possums, and just the smell that comes off them. I won't eat a possum. I would rather eat a fox just going by the smell. Skinning a fox. I'd rather eat the fox that smells like urine than that possum that just smells like rot. I nothing about them is good. Jeff, I get, and that's the thing too. Like I've had the raccoon 3 times. Once was terrible. Once I threw up. It was so bad, and once was amazing. So, I think it just depends what you do. PA, I would too. I would too. Very few around left-handed. Very few around, but there are a few here. There definitely are a few around. Right, Rigger. I'd try it hunting stuff. I'd try that. PA, I don't think raccoons eat a lot of meat, honestly. They will eat it for sure, but I don't think it's a main part. But yeah, I agree. I would definitely pick a porcupine first. Summer Scott, not happening. We basically are not trapping right now. Haven't been for about a month, really. Had some family stuff come up that kind of definitely stopped things, and work got crazy for a little bit, and it just didn't happen. So yeah, Jeff, exactly. It's hard to beat that. Wow, Jeff, that's awesome. Cast, not for me. It all gets sold. It all gets sold. I'll tell you what, the for me, and Jeff probably has a lot better way to do it, but for me, I do the back straps on the grill, or I'll broil them if it's too cold out, and the hind quarters in a crock pot. Man, it is amazing. It is just absolutely amazing. Trev, how we doing? Critter getter. Yeah, you're probably right. Just for me, it has to be sleeping or I have to use chloroform. Yep, had too much drink. No, my season's not done. We're definitely getting back out there. I'll tell you what, Mike, it really is a really good. My problem is with my spring beaver, it normally gets hot, and I'm doing a 2 day check, and I struggle with something that's been dead underwater for 2 days. Uh, but yeah, and Jeff, I've heard that too. Well, I've had back straps of it. I've never had the quarters of it, but bobcat is a sweeter meat. It definitely is. Um, Something I'd be willing to try again, but definitely beaver and muskrat for me, as far as fur bearing animals, are the top two by far. By far. Oh, rigger. Um, if I have anything that's alive on my line, it'll be the first thing I skin. Ugh. But otherwise, it's just I don't trust it. One thing I did learn, Maximus, I will tell you, is I will cut the casters out of a beaver and the oil sacs right away, and then I switch out knife blades on my replacement blade to do the rest. I will not skin the rest of that beaver or take the meat out with a knife that cut the caster out. That was terrible. All right, Cast Blast Camp, you take care. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I don't know, Maximus. It'd be tough. It very possible, but I won't say yes or no. I don't know, Jeff. That's a good idea. I never thought of that. Yeah, PA. I'll give you that one. I will give you that one for sure. I'm just curious now. Wow. We gained 10 subs on this live. I appreciate it, guys. You're all awesome. Well, we got hit pretty hard there for a while, didn't we, fellas? So, Ruger, you going to bid on that ride along? I've never had goat, Maximus. Honest stuff, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Dan, how are we doing, sir? Yeah. Every time I see your name pop up, I keep thinking that video you sent us, and I'm blown away of how your beaver trapping's different than ours. It's just so cool. Ruger, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. There's gonna be a lot of good trips on that auction. So No, that auction's gonna be fun. I am really looking forward to it. There's gonna be some good stuff on there. Some stuff that I'm gonna be bidding on. That waterfowl hunt in Missouri, that's gonna be really hard to let go past me. Skipjack Cindy's, absolutely. I appreciate you coming in. Means a lot, We're the fishing, hunting, trapping world. We all got to stick together and kind of support each other. And I truly appreciate you guys coming in. That's all. Yeah, hunting stuff. I do that too. Hughes Farms pure maple syrup products. How we doing? Oh, don't get me started on that one. That's going down a rabbit hole. They are very, very good businessmen. That's all I'll say. Yeah, absolutely, Skipjacks, 100%. Ruger, yeah, you're 100% right. Oh, cable guy, yeah, we don't have a stray cat in our to them, so. Jeff, for the most part, Jeff Hale, I'd agree. I'd agree. Either or hate him, Jeff. It's just part of it. Oh, good, PA. I hope you connect. Ruger, if you want to, that's totally fine. The boys can hang out inside, but you would have to be in the shed. All right, Mike. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. You take care. Randy, I appreciate that. No, this is the first time I've ever auctioned off a ride along on my line, so um, a little nervous about it. You want someone that you can trust. Hopefully, wins it to not do anything shady. I know a lot of people have given ride-alongs with people and regretted it later because of people use them and abuse them, and but I'm willing to risk it for this benefit. So hopefully, someone good and honest buys it. That's all I can ask for. Randy, I'm not sure what that was. IWPPOI. Yeah, Dan, I agree with that. I agree with that. Well, I think Randy, for me, mine's gonna be a 1 day. I think mine's a 1 day ride along. I'm not planning on a 2 day. Maybe I should make it a 2 day. Heck, I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of winging this thing, so I'm just having a lot of people that want to donate stuff, and I'm trying to put it together on a list, which is now 2 pages long, and we're going to donate some stuff to a really good cause and a good family that could use it right now. So, oh, Randy, I'm just the one kind of hosting this live, and I want to donate something to it. We're gonna have a couple of these coyote. These are Oklahoma semi-heavy coyotes that we're gonna auction off too. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Oh no, Maximus, that's beaver. 100% beaver. PA in February, I might go south for coyotes and cats, but we'll see. Jeff, I have not. I'm waiting to get a total list of everything before I start really publishing it. We've got right now, and that's why we're bumping this auction up to 7 o'clock instead of 8. we're at 35 items. So even if I do just 3 minutes a piece, because we got lag and everything on here, and I want to make it fair and give everybody a shot to bid. 35 items, if you do only 3 minutes a piece, you're pushing 2 hours. So you want Alpha Delta in there too? Dan, that's very generous of you. Now I'm gonna have to add that. Well, Dan, I'll tell you what, if you don't mind, that's very generous of you. First off, I really appreciate that, brother. Uh, just hold on to it. Take a picture of the container. I'm going to do a video on all the things for auction. Send me a picture of it, and I'll add it to the video when it comes out. And then when someone wins it, you can just ship it straight to them. That'd be great, man. I really appreciate that. Hopefully, PA, if everything works out. Maximus, if you have sticks chewed in the water, anything probably bigger than this pen, you've got beaver. That is 36. Right now, hunting and stuff. Yeah, Ruger. That's gonna be awesome. So no, we got some good stuff coming up. Really looking forward to it. Just trying to get everything organized the best that we can. The group that's putting this on. Should be fun. Who knows? I might have enough drinks that I just auction the shirt off my back. I don't care. Jeff, I agree. I agree for Maximus. You throw out a caster mound out there with a good, well placed and well bedded trap, you'd be surprised. Hunting and stuff. I just appreciate you willing to come into the auction, man, and maybe bid on something. That'd be more than generous. Uh, I mean, I literally am just probably going to end up looking around here and see what I can auction off. Who knows? I might just come up here and be like, here's a Duke number 2 that got hit by a tractor. This has probably been 12, 15 years ago. Maybe I'll auction this off. Who knows? Who knows? Ace, we can make sure it's got skunk smell. Matter of fact, I got 2 Iowa Trapper cutoffs in the shop right now underneath skunks on my chair that need to be finished. So it's almost guaranteed. Maximus, that's tough, man. For beaver, in my opinion, the best case scenario is TS 85. The probably Duke 850, maybe something big. The No BS Extreme. If you have some Duke number 4 long springs, maybe the bigger the better when it comes to beaver. Betting in rock, that's going to be tough. If you got any mud at all, let me draw it out for you, buddy. We got paper in here today. So if this is your rock line coming up and this is your water level, if you have any mud at all, go ahead and just pack a big mud pad right here under the water level. Probably 8 inches under the water level, 6 to 8. You want something muddy and soft to bed that trap in. Even if it's grass, you can take long grass and bed this in it. But you want something other than rocks to do it with. I'm not sure, Ruger. I'm really not sure. Maximus, boy, that is. I'm not telling you not to do it, but if you do use that, do it shallow. Do it in 2 to 4 inches of water. Good chance you'll catch raccoons or something else. But you want front feet with that small of a trap, Maximus. You can kind of look at beaver as us in a sense. Our hands are definitely a lot smaller than our rear end or our rear feet. So not ideal, but you work with what you got, man. Yeah, critter getters, 650s work awesome. Uh, it's just, yeah, it's tough. Randy, thanks for stopping in, man. I truly appreciate it. And you take care, bud. And hopefully we'll see you on the second, if not before. Yeah, Maximus, do you have big rock like this, or is it just rocky, with like river rock? Maximus, I'll tell you what, if you'd 8, 10 years ago, I'd only ever caught beaver in 330s. And I said, man, those footholds are ridiculous. Once I learned how to catch beaver in footholds, I could almost sell all my 330s now anymore. I mean, it's just they're so amazing and so versatile compared to what a 330 is. Um, it's just a whole different thing. Limestone shelves. Okay, so it's not really big chunky rock then. It's rocky, but you could get a stake in maybe or something. Um, yeah, I 100% would transport some sod or anything you can. That'd be great. I'm excited to see this, Maximus. I hope you catch one, man. That'd be so cool. And if the guys in this chat can help you out, man, even that much better. I love that. That's the whole purpose of these lives. We got, you can ask an honest question here, wanting to learn something, and you have people from across the country that can chime in and give you advice. And I love that. Old guy told me set your drowners on the outside of a turn on a creek. You've been catching beaver in them locations since. That's interesting, PA. I've never heard that. My instincts would want to be on the inside, but I don't know. I don't know why I would even have that instinct, but I just would. Maybe because the faster water's on the outside is why I wouldn't. I'd want the slower moving water, but man, I don't know. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, okay, Maximus. Are these traps? Are you wanting to use them on drowning rods? Drowning cables? What is your plan for anchoring them, Maximus? Oh, Ace, I'd love that. That'd be so cool. That's so interesting, PA. I've never heard of that. That's pretty neat. Ooh, what size are the cables though, Maximus? If you're using them on mink, I would strongly recommend at least 1/8 inch cables. Um, for beaver. I would not go 3/32 or smaller. They're very powerful animals. Yep, I've used cinder blocks before too, but I've also had them pull cinder blocks right up to the top of the bank too. So you really got to be careful. Maximus, it might not be a bad idea. Hunter Craig, no, not really. Not until spring. If you're in the southern Yeah, even if you're in the southern part of the country, it shouldn't be yet. Uh, yeah, it should be a while yet. But I'll tell you what I have learned in the last few years in my area, probably here, Iowa, probably in the Midwest. I can't promise that, but probably in the Midwest for sure. If you have a creek that's 15-foot wide and 6 foot deep, you have beaver going up and down that. They might not leave a lot of sign. There might not be trees chewed to all end and sticks everywhere, but you probably have beaver in there somewhere, and they're going to travel. Maximus 330 seconds. Yeah, me personally, Maximus, I would tell you call up Funkies tomorrow and tell them you want two TS-85s and you want 1/8 drowning system. Um, and tell them I told you to go there. You're not gonna get a discount or anything like that, but it'll let him know that I'm supporting him. So, uh, Funky's done a lot for me, and I owe them a lot because they're the ones that donate all the traps to all my trapping events, my youth events, um, the state association, the national associations, all the kids events. He donates a lot of money to, so I support him fully. But call him up, and they could definitely hook you up. Yeah, yeah, PA exactly. Yeah, Duke 4, yeah, think I said that earlier too. Duke 4s are good ones too. Ah, left-handed, yeah. You got a good beaver trapping area then. There you go, PA. There you go. Maximus, whatever you choose to do, buddy, I really hope you have success with it and catch a few beaver. Um, seriously, if you would, if you catch something, send me an email, iowatrapper2 at gmail. I really want to see this. Bridger number fives are good ones too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Vet, how we doing, buddy? Yeah, it sounds like Trump blew Iowa out of the water, Vet. So, but seriously, Maximus, I'm excited for this. I love seeing people learn and you know figure things out. There you go. Even got Funky Trap Tag's number on here. So sandbags work too. The only problem is our area. We're either huge rocks or silt. There's really no in between to fill the sandbags. There you go, Maximus. There you go, buddy. Get after it, man. That's awesome. Hunting and stuff. He is the Kool-Aid man. For sure. For sure. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you want some weight. Uh it's nothing for a 50-pound beaver to drag up a 40-pound cinder block up a bank like this to the top. I'll promise you. I've had it several times. You want some serious weight down there. Ah, damn, that's a good tip. I never thought of that. If you put a garbage bag inside the sandbag, that makes sense. I like that. I like that, Dan. That's impressive. I'm learning something new. Hunter Craig. Seems like a lot of people want to rule them out. Um, boy, Southern Iowa. Rick Anderson's in Western Iowa. Bill Drulow's in northern Iowa. A couple guys in Minnesota, but man, there's not much around. What do you have, Hunter Craig, if you don't mind sharing on here? You got beaver, raccoons. What do you think you got? Ace, actually, yeah, it is. Like I said, Alan's a really good friend of mine, and I talked to him. We kind of set it up a bundle package for someone wanting to start raccoon trapping, whether that's in the water or dry land. So it actually is, believe it or not. Alan's a phenomenal guy. He's helped me out a lot. Camp Blue Ridge, how we doing? Yep, Doran Miller in Missouri. That's actually a good one. Thank you, Ruger, for pointing that out. Arkansas, how we doing, buddy? Good to have you in here, bud. Hopefully the it's in my head now. Is it Two Mums Market? I see it on Facebook several times. I can't think of the exact name of it. Hopefully that's doing well for you guys. That's pretty cool, man. I have a lot of respect for you guys doing that and having a little trapping section in there. That's pretty cool. Camp Blue Ridge, we're negative. Oh, we're only -8 now, so we're not too bad. Oh, cool. I nailed it then. Good. That's awesome, Arkansas. That's awesome, man. All right, PA. You take care, everybody. Thanks for stopping in, man. Maximus, find those pinch points, man. If you do have a spot that's not flooded out or narrows down, that's where you want to hit. Frozen chains. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong there. I'm not looking forward to freezing my rear end off running to my shop and my skivvies tomorrow to throw on ice cold clothes to finish flushing out skunks. Critter getter, I work a -10 every day. So -8 is fine. The wind chill is a big factor I'm not used to, but the cold doesn't bother me. Yes, Dan. I That's a good point. Maximus, so if you do use caster mounds, find your prevailing wind and set accordingly so it blows across the creek. Actually, Dan filmed that for the Iowa Trapper Association this year, which is a very, very good point, which I'm glad he made in that video of set so that wind blows that scent across the creek. Yeah, we don't have much of a wind tonight, but it's probably -15 or so, give or take. Arkansas, I get it, buddy. I get it. Yeah, isn't it crazy? It's one of those things you don't realize it until you need it. Left-handed, send me an email, man. Iowa Trapper 2. I'll type it out here. Yeah, there's my email. Anyone wants to reach out to me for any reason at all. Dan, I think I think I remember seeing a double, but one of them might have been a little farther away. Maybe that's what it was. I'm sorry, boss. I can't fully remember because I've edited a lot of stuff here recently. Jonathan Swan, where are you from, buddy? Where are you from? You're going after your first coyote. Okay, Maximus, I get it. Arkansas, I get it, buddy. I gave my wife the option. I got all these skunks to do, and I said, "Do you want it done in like two rough patches, or do you want me to do a little bit over time and hope it's not terrible?" Yeah, Maximus, absolutely. Please do. Send me an email. If I can help you out on this, man, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see you catch something. That's the highlight of my channel is either me or this chat being able to help somebody succeed. I love that. That is the purpose of this. That's why I do these lives is for like what you're asking Maximus. Um, or Jonathan Swan here. He's one to catch first coyote. If he goes into more depth on that, uh, oh wow, Jonathan, I know exactly where you're at. I grew up not too terribly far from you, so yeah, that's yeah, going after your first coyote, man. This the snow is going to play a little impact. What do you want to do? Footholds, snares. What are you thinking? But no, seriously, that's the reason I do this, guys. I love helping people out. It's so cool. In this chat, like if I don't have the answer, which most time I don't, but somebody in this chat does, that can really help people out. That's awesome. Absolutely, Arkansas. Absolutely, man. It's so cool. So cool. So, Jonathan, you're going after your first coyote. Tell me what's your plan here? You got private ground. Are you doing road ditches, snares, footholds? I want to hear a little more. And until you figure that out, I'm going to go bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, where did we leave off? Vet, it was a quick one. Maximus, you want something with beaver castor in it. Dan Davis here makes a really good, probably one of the better castor smells that I've ever smelled. But truly, in my opinion, anything castor based is really going to draw attention. Arkansas, you're probably right. Yes, exactly, Jonathan. What Critter Gitter said. I love Backbreaker Dawn. That's a good one too. Okay, Jonathan. Yeah. Right now, honestly, the snares would probably shine with the snow that we got. Not saying footholds wouldn't work, but keeping a foothold operational in well into the sub-zero temperatures is tough. Snares would probably be your best bet. Ace, if we get that snow melt like I want to next Wednesday with mid 30s and rain, you're going to see me coon trapping really hard because they are about to move like crazy coming up. All right, Arkansas, you take care, bud. Thanks for stopping in, man. Trapping bros, man, it's 11:40. You guys should be in bed. No, I would strongly suggest snares. Jonathan, that's my opinion. Uh, they've got I think it's the PCM shooting team has a tournament coming up over by you. Maxims, I use a lot of backbreaker, so I get it. Ruger, no, we don't have school tomorrow. Oh, you guys don't have school tomorrow. Yeah, I get it. Ruger, boy, things have changed since we were a kid, or I was a kid. Things have really changed since you were a kid. I mean, heck, now we got the thing called the wheel. That's pretty cool. So, something you were probably unfamiliar with, but it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Gotcha, Ruger. Gotcha. No shoot. But Jonathan, seriously, um, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Um, I want to help you with this because I know the area fairly well. Thanks, Critter Getter. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate everybody in here. We're gonna bail out of here pretty quick too. So, Jeff, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, Jonathan, because I think that was supposed to be last weekend, but they pushed it back. Um, I want to help you out with this, Jonathan. I actually know the area fairly well. I've caught a few coyotes out in that area too, back in my younger days. So, send me an email, man. I want to help you out with this. Yeah, probably no clothes either, cable guy. So, all right, guys, we're gonna bail out of here. I'm gonna head towards bed. No school tomorrow means I've got my daughter tomorrow. So I hear my boy still awake and it's midnight, so he's gonna sleep till probably noon. So that means I got my daughter until then till I get out to the shop. So all right, John Bros, you're getting there, a little ways to go yet, but you'll get there. I appreciate it, Dan. Really appreciate your support with this. It's pretty cool. I love the trapping community. So yep, everybody stay warm, stay healthy, and go out there and have fun. We're at a standstill right now. We have been for a month due to some family health issues and work, and it's been a rough month. But one way or another, we're getting back out there. I need 13 raccoons to break my record, so we're gonna do it. One come hell or high water, I've got to do it. Uh, so anyway, um, gonna be a lot of fun. Um, got a beard here. Yuck. But yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun, and we're gonna catch a few more coon. So if I could get 30, man, just to break 1100 would be a huge accomplishment to me. That would just be huge. Um, I ain't hitting 2,000 plus like next gen, but very, very different place too for what I'm doing. Uh, 1,100 probably be the highest I ever hit if I'm able to hit it. So very, very looking forward to it. So Ruger, that's the plan. That's the plan. I'm gonna actually get with next gen, probably borrow some boxes from him since he's wrapping it up. Uh, I've got to hit at least 30 more. I've got that set in stone. But anyway, you guys take care, and we'll catch you next time. Nothing else. February 2nd, guys. Uh, remember, auction benefit going to a good family that needs it. I appreciate y'all coming in here, and hopefully we'll see y'all the 2nd at 7 Central, if not before. Um, should be a good time. Going to help out a good family, and we will catch you next time. We're going to be trapping well before then, but we got an extra month this year, so that's going to be pretty huge. So, y'all take care. Appreciate it, and have a good night.